Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create an item. Now an item on the ERPNext is applicable to product and services offered by your company, product and services that you receive from other companies. So items like your raw materials, sub-assemblies, finished goods, service items can all be created under items. So from the home page you scroll down to stock, and then we scroll down to items and pricing, and then we select item here. The next thing you do is you click on add item. Now this is the quick entry, so these are just the two things you need to input to create an item, but I'm going to expand this so that we can view all the options we have. So this item code is applicable if you actually have a code that you use for your items, but if not, you can just put in the name of the item. So for example, if you are creating a service, you can call this printing services. So the item name and the item code can be the same thing. And then here you specify the item group. So if it's a consumable, a fixed asset, raw material, or service. So we select services. Now another important thing is maintain stock. Now since this is a service item, this will be unchecked. It's only if it's a physical item that you have that you want to be able to manage in your inventory that you select maintain stock. But for a service item, you can uncheck this and also uncheck this. And you know, as I mentioned previously, you can also create fixed assets with this. So if it is a fixed asset, you just need to check this option and then fill out the details. But this is a service item, so we're going to leave this as is. Here you can come in to put in descriptions, brand, but this is a service, so you can put in more information about this particular service. So printing all types of items. So basically you can come in here to put in the description. Then if there's a unit of measurement, you can also specify. So there's the default one, which is here, but if for example you have variants, kgs, liters, that's when you can use this option, and then you click on save. So right now you've created an item called printing services, and you can also specify here if it's a purchase item, and here if it's a selling item, so a sales item. So if it's not a purchase item, you just need to uncheck this and save. So anytime you make a change, you need to save it. If it's a sales item, you can leave that. If it grants commission, you can also specify the default sales unit of measurement. Then here you can also select the income account and expense account that this service is linked to. So for example, the expense account, maybe, I don't know if there's a printing. Okay, so there's printing and stationery, and then since we put it as a sales item, you can specify if it's just sales or if your sales is split into different subheadings. You can also specify the cost center for this particular item. So the essence of doing all this setup is to ensure that when you're doing a transaction, it by default the system already selects these options anytime you are transacting with this particular item. It doesn't mean you are restricted to, it just means that by default these are the options that will be there. So once this is done, you can actually start transacting with this item, and you can view, you can add or edit the prices from here, because you can add the item prices from here. Thank you.